Welcome back to the Return Homestead. Today I'm using a recipe called an Amish Carrot Cake. This is one of Mike's favorite. So in this bowl, I have 2 cups of flour, it's all purpose, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. In this bowl, I have 1.5 cups of sugar, 1 cup of oil, and I'm using an extra light olive oil. We don't seem to think that it changes the taste at all, but you could use any oil. And then I have 3 eggs. Also, in this recipe, you use 3 cups of shredded carrots. These came from our garden last year. I shred them. I mark the Ziploc bag, 3 cups of carrots, because this is generally what I use these for. I keep them in the freezer, defrost them the day I'm cooking, and we have farm fresh carrots all year long. I'll do the same with zucchini because I make a zucchini bread that he also likes, and I will package them in the right size for the recipe. So right now you need to cream your oils, your vanilla and sugar and eggs together. I'm going to add the dry ingredients to that and mix it, and then I'm going to add the carrots and fold those in. Now that that's all mixed in, I'm going to add the eggs. I always break my eggs into a bowl to make sure there are no surprises. Sometimes our hens go broody. And so far I haven't found anything gross, but you never know. And I'd hate to ruin the whole batch. Now I'm going to mix in my dry ingredients. And next you're going to fold in your carrots. I have my oven preheated to 350 and it should be coming up to heat anytime. You can bake this in a large sheet cake pan, 13 by 9. I like to bake it in the smaller pans because I use a cream cheese frosting that has to be refrigerated. Unfortunately, I have a refrigerator that doesn't hold a lot, so this makes it much easier to store in the refrigerator. I've buttered these pans so they're ready to go. And I'm just going to divide this between the two pans. In the summertime, we get tons of eggs. So I'm always looking for recipes in which I can use these. Mike's got a good sweet tooth, so baking, I love to bake. And this is his favorite time of year because he knows with all the eggs I have coming in, I'm going to be doing a lot of baking. Now you're going to put these in the oven at 350 and they will bake 40 to 45 minutes or until done. Since I'm not putting this in a 13 by 9, it might take a little bit less, but I always check it about 10 minutes before it's supposed to be done. And that's easy, you just insert a toothpick. If the toothpick comes out clean, it's ready. Now that your cakes are out cooling, you can start making your frosting. So what I have in this bowl is 4 cups of powdered sugar, a 1/4 cup of butter. I'm putting in 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. The butter is also softened. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk. I'm using heavy cream. Because it says 2 to 3 tablespoons, I'm going to blend this, and then if I need to add more milk, I will. And now you'll wait to frost your cake once it's cooled.
Yes, this is what I like coming home to. Thank you, honey. Man, oh man, I did not know I was going to be walking into this tonight. And yes, it's before dinner, but I don't care. One of my absolute favorites is my wife's carrot cake. She does an absolutely beautiful job with it. Oh yeah. That's good eating right there. We do appreciate you visiting with us on the Return Homestead tonight. Please do subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the rest of the fabulous cooking. Hit that like button while you're in there, and we'll see you next time.
And then this also calls for 2 to... Scratch that.
Oh yeah.